Am I the asshole for not wearing trousers around the house when my roommate has the guy she's dating over? When I'm F24 around the house, I tend to wear a baggy t-shirt with underwear underneath. If the weather's colder, I'll wear PJ bottoms too. But particularly in the summer months, I'm most comfortable in just a t-shirt. I live with 2 other girls, but I've never given much thought to how I dress around them because in my opinion, when you're in your own home, comfort is more important than looking presentable or modest. Sometimes, one of my roommates will have a guy she's seeing over. Again, I don't pay much attention to what I'm wearing when he's around. If I need to use the kitchen while they are in there, I don't put on trousers to do so. I just go about my business like I normally would, whilst obviously saying hello and being polite, etc. Most of the time, my roommate would tell me, just to let you know, insert guy's name is coming over soon. I thought she'd tell me this because she was being a considerate roommate. So I'd just say okay. Thanks for letting me know. Today, she admitted to me that the reason why she notifies me whenever the guy is coming over is to give me a chance to put on trousers beforehand. At first, I thought she was just poking fun at my clothing habits, so I laughed it off. Then she starts saying, "Don't you feel uncomfortable?" At this point, I feel a bit judged, and I tell her no. I don't feel uncomfortable wearing what I like in my own home. Then she says something along the lines of, "But it's kind of common decency to not be half-dressed when people are over." I was pissed but tried to stay calm. I reiterated that I will dress how I like because I pay rent here and it's not like I'm indecently exposing myself to anyone. I then left the room to cool down. I haven't had another discussion with my roommate about it since. In my opinion, it is not my responsibility to make her or her guy friend feel comfortable. If I had my breasts or genitalia on display, that would be another story. Or if I was purposefully showing flesh to try to get the guy's attention, that would be wrong. But I'm literally just existing in the way I usually do. At the same time, I understand people have different ideas about modesty and what is appropriate behavior around house guests, particularly those of the opposite gender. So I'm wondering if I could be considered an asshole. Edit. I wear XL t-shirts which cover my underwear. I get them large so they are more like a nightie. It is similar to wearing a short dress. I am not exposing myself without people's consent. You're the asshole. I agree with you on the fact that if you are in your own house, do what you want. But the problem is you aren't in your own house, you are in a house you share with others. It's disrespectful, tbh. You're the asshole. Yes. You have a right to feel comfortable in your home. However, so does your roommate. She has politely told her that it makes her uncomfortable having you walk around pantsless when other people are over. You are not uncomfortable in shorts. I assume you wear pants when you leave the house. Roommate is not asking for anything extreme. It is common courtesy to be dressed in front of company. Hey, you're the asshole. She's being respectful and telling you when he's coming over. Be respectful and throw on sweatpants or shorts when you need to go out into the common area. It comes off as attention-seeking if you know he's there and purposefully don't. Info. Would you feel happy about it that it was appropriate if you lived at your parents' home and your mom or dad walked around in their underpants and a t-shirt when you had guests? You're the asshole. It's her place to be a good roommate and respect her boundaries. You're the asshole. You post history indicates that you struggle with physical boundaries. And I would be very suspicious of your refusal to put on pants when my boyfriend was over. Info: is it a baggy shirt that covers your ass? Or are you obviously walking around in your underwear? Do what you want in your own room. But you shouldn't be in underwear in common areas. Guests over or not. You're the asshole. These are not your spaces. They are shared. So what the other people want and consider appropriate is relevant. If you don't want this, get your own place with no roommates. Info: if you invited guests over to visit you, would you also hang out in just your panties on the bottom? It's not just your place, though. You're the asshole. YTA for not observing public levels of dress in common areas of your shared housing accommodation. If tri t-shirt is long enough that normal moving around, including sitting, doesn't show your underwear, fine. Otherwise, put on shorts. You're the asshole. Op. I used to live with someone that would chuck her pants off and walk around in undies when she got home. But she and I were both comfortable with that, and I would join her sometimes. However, whenever we had guests over, regardless of whose, we would always put our pants shorts on because it was only polite. You are rude as heck. Your housemate is also paying the rent. Same as you. You can walk around naked in your own bedroom. But outside, that is a shared space. The person that needs to check themselves and respect boundaries is you. You're the asshole. Wearing pants is a social norm. I am assuming that when you go out in public you wear pants. If so, the same rule applies when socializing in a shared home environment. It's not like you need to put on a pair of uncomfortable jeans. Get the soft elastic pull-on shorts. They are just as comfortable but cover you. The guy may also feel uncomfortable as he probably doesn't want to appear to be looking at you, but if people are pantless in your environment, it's just awkward. If roles were reversed and you were a guy wearing no pants, people would also have issue. YTA. If the shirt really covered everything, then how do they know you are only wearing underwear? I'm guessing more shows than you realize. Just get some shorts. It isn't that hard to respect your housemates and their guests. Maybe look into living alone. You're the asshole and a little attention seeker. Don't post here if you don't want the truth and are just looking to debate. You're the asshole. You're disrespectful and you're the asshole. I understand it's your home. But it's her home too. She had a guest over. I'm not sure exactly what your definition of trousers is. But I'm assuming it means long pants. It's summer. It's hot. So no to the long pants. But she's who within her right to request you water something other than underwear on your bottom half while you're in shared spaces of the home. Get a t-shirt dress. Find superb soft shorts. Or boxers. You're the asshole. Yes, you can wear whatever you want in your home, but if they're a guest over, it called for a little more clothes. You're the asshole. It may be where you live. But your bedroom is your private space to wear what you want. Kitchen, lounge, dining are shared spaces. And you should dress appropriately. Even if that just means some shorts and a baggy tee. If you want to wear whatever you feel like while at home, you should rent by yourself. Your housemates and their guests have a right to be comfortable within these spaces. You're the asshole. When you get roommates, there is a limit to how you can dress in your own home because it just so happens that it's their own home too. It doesn't sound like they are making wild requests. Just that you put on shorts or something. Unless the shirt goes down to your knees. I have a hard time believing that your underwear doesn't show at all if you raise your arms or sit down. Also, they aren't even asking you to completely stop. just when guests are over.